face-smashing fool. What that is, I don't know, but we will find out soon. Now, the rules of the fight. Here's Mauro Ranallo.
Thanks a lot, Gus. The fights tonight are sanctioned by the Florida State Boxing Commission. All fights are contested under the unified rules of mixed martial arts. 3 judges will score each fight based on effective striking, grappling aggression, and cage control. Scoring is done on a 10-point must system. The winner of each round gets 10 points. The loser, 9 or less. There are no knees, kicks, or downward elbows to the head of a grounded opponent. Only the referee can stop the fight.
All right, let's go inside the cage to Jimmy Lennon Jr. for the official introductions.
Good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Bank Atlantic Center here in Sunrise, Florida, as CBS and Elite XC present a big night of MMA Saturday Night Fights. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for world-class middleweights in the cage. We're scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Presenting to you first on my left, he is fighting out of the blue corner, representing an MMA style he calls face-smashing foo. His record stands at 18 wins, 4 losses, including 14 of his wins coming by way of face-smashing knockout. Please welcome the hard-hitting Benji, the Razor Radach. His opponent across the cage on my right, fighting out of the red corner, raised in the disciplines of Muay Thai and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. His record includes 16 wins, 8 losses, and 1 draw. Here is the longtime respected Pride veteran and the former Elite XC middleweight world champion, introducing Murilo Ninja. And our referee in charge now to give instructions, Jorge Alonso.
Benji, Murilo. Fighters, you received instructions earlier, okay? Let me remind you, protect yourself and obey my commands. When I said fight's over, that's the end of the game, all right? Touch him up. Good luck, come on fighting. Mouthpiece, Benji. Murilo.
Murilo Ninja Hua, Benji Radach, 3 5-minute rounds. In the middleweight division, that is 185 pounds in mixed martial arts. Frank Shamrock, what should we expect in this fight?
Ninja starts fast, Benji starts fast. This is going to be a knockdown, drag-out war.
And here we go.
These 2 warriors have combined for 20 knockouts. I look for them to redefine the Big Bang Theory here tonight.
Benji Radach has a monstrous right hand and good wrestling to follow it up.
And some feel that Radach in the black has Anderson Silva-type striking skills.
That's someone, none other than Boss Rutten, one of the top trainers in the sport. He says he has never worked with someone with more natural power than Benji Radach.
Oh, and he hit him with a short left hook. Now Radach trying to pour it on.
Oh, he stoned him with that. This is what Murilo needed to avoid.
And Murilo Ninja Hua is wobbly. There's a left hand followed by a big right hook. Radach
tasting that power of Benji Radach.
Murilo got to start kicking and keeping that distance, using that push kick and that round kick to hold him off.
Right hand, Ninja Hua in trouble. Radach closing. Ninja Hua.
He's got to get in that clinch. He's got to tie this match up or Ninja's going down.
We've seen Murilo Ninja Hua be in trouble before and fight his way to victory.
Yes, he has. He was the first Elite XC middleweight champion. And if he would like his another opportunity at that title, he's got to get back into this.
Oh, they're both down. They both took a monstrous shot, and they both went down.
Radach trying to take his back. Now Ninja Hua rolling.
And I give the edge to Murilo Ninja Hua on the ground, a product of the Shooter Box Academy, and now a member of the University of Fighting in Brazil.
He is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner as both fighters get to their feet in the clinch. Ninja Hua with the knees. Murilo Ninja Hua currently on a 2-fight win streak, and he's won 5 of his last 6 fights. The former Elite XC middleweight champion, losing that title to ruthless Robbie Lawler.
Lawler going to defend that title November 8th against Smokin' Joe Villasenor. There is talk the winner of this fight will be in line to face the winner of that title fight coming up in Reno.
Benji Radach, his MMA career began in 2001. He's won 5 of his last 6. All 5 wins came inside the distance, with 4 of the wins ending via first-round stoppages. Flying knee to the midsection.
Benji Radach needs to hit the body of Murilo Ninja and take the steam out of him. Murilo's got too much energy.
And Murilo Ninja Hua, Gus, displaying incredible recuperative powers first round.
Now Radach trying to get to side position with an opportunity to take Ninja Hua's back.
Murilo's working a bit of a straight armbar right there. Kimura / straight armbar. He needs to get his legs around him and secure Benji's body. He lost it there.
And this is where Benji Radach can definitely rain down those bombs that he is known for.
And this is where he wants to be. Benji Radach wants to be on top. He wants to ground and pound him. Ouch.
First round, 1 of 3 in the middleweight division, 185 pounds. Murilo Ninja Hua in gray on the bottom. Benji Radach in the black on top.
Here's a leg position. This is a dangerous position. He's got the 2-on-1. Murilo's trying to turn the heel of Benji Radach.
And he slips up. Now he has it. A better grip.
Benji's got to open those legs and roll out. He's got to get that leg out.
Why is Radach wearing that ankle wrap, Frank? Because that is helping Murilo Ninja Hua in this case.
It's 100%. It's texture and it's a handle. It's to make his foot secure when he's kicking, but it opens him up to locks. Benji Radach did something interesting in the cage. He didn't use it. He's been fighting a lot in the ring. He didn't use the cage when he had the opportunity. He should have stuck Murilo in there and pounded on him.
Benji Radach really a candidate for comeback fighter of the decade. He went through so many injuries, so many trials and tribulations.
Heel hook again.
Heel hook again. Radach rolls. Ninja Hua trying to hold on. Under a minute to go.
That's a very, very dangerous hold. Pops the MCL, PCL. Murilo switched the hold. You see him switching from side to side. Each time he puts it on the other side, he gets a different type of heel hook. Inside, outside heel hook.
A war of attrition here in the first 5 minutes. As Hua and Benji Radach, no feeling out process whatsoever.
Both fighters predicted a lot of action early. 22 seconds to go in the first round. 3 5-minute rounds out of the middleweight division. The winner of this fight will position himself to possibly make a run at Robbie Lawler or Joey Villaseñor and the Elite XC middleweight title. And that's the end of the first round. Stay with us. You're watching Saturday Night Fights on CBS. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Benji got it going with massive punches, sliding in with a looping left and a straight right hand, followed by an uppercut. This was really hurting Ninja here. Put him on his knees, put him in zero position of power. Then later in the round, this was his chance to win. He got the heel hook. The good position was turning the heel and boop, popped right out. Benji Radach saved his knee and saved a loss here.
First half of the fight was in the stand-up position where Benji Radach had the edge. In the striking department, CompuStrike totals 23 of 42 for Radach, 55%. Murilo Ninja Hua 4 of 15 for 27%.
Round 2 scheduled for 3. Murilo Ninja Hua, the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Muay Thai specialist in the gray. Benji Radach in the black trunks. Smash Fu is what he calls his style of martial arts.
And you can see Hua mixing up the Muay Thai techniques, delivering a earth-shattering body shot with that knee, really trying to drive the air out of Benji Radach's lungs.
And Benji Radach is a hero.
Definitely is that. A gentleman who a few years back helped disarm an armed robber at a restaurant in Vancouver, Washington. The guy had a gun, was trying to steal money from the cashier. Benji Radach, utilizing his MMA techniques, was able to disarm the man and knock him out. And definitely a hero in that restaurant and around America, now looking for heroic effort here on his Elite XC debut.
Well, Murilo has figured out the secret to Benji Radach here. That's kick, knee, straight right hand, Radach.
And that backs up Murilo Ninja Hua, who's bleeding from the eye and the nose. Radach, Frank, very tight with his stand-up.
Very tight, and that's been one of Murilo's knocks. He's loose, he's wide, and he's looping, and you can catch him on the inside.
Look at his hands are down. Cardinal sin.
Benji's tired. He's been taking those knees to the body. Those are devastating knees. They take the wind right out of you. They take the fire right out of you.
Murilo Ninja Hua, though, in the gray trunks, continues to move forward. Radach circling. Now the two fighters in the clinch.
Ninja told me he wanted to keep this fight standing, and I just saw him shoot a double leg.
Now he's trying the single leg. That's a jiu-jitsu single leg if he can wrap it around and pull him back. But
countered by the Wizard. Radach's wrestling comes right through there, counters the takedown with the Wizard, back to punching.
Radach, after suffering a laundry list of injuries, can return to competitive MMA in 2007 with the ex-IFL, went 5-0, ended up 5-1 when he vied for the middleweight title. A highly coveted free agent, decided to sign with Elite XC, and so far doing very well against Ninja.
big right hand by Radach. Here's ground and pound, and it's over.
That shot changed the fight. One shot.
Benji Radach stops this one in the second round as he defeats Murilo Ninja Hua. Benji Radach improves his MMA record to 19-4, a career which began in 2001. His last fight was a KO loss against current UFC middleweight Matt Horwich. And there is Murilo Ninja Hua.
In that fight, he was vying for the IFL middleweight title. This victory now puts him in line for a shot at the Elite XC middleweight championship.
Benji Radach came out, established the pace early to back up and gather himself. He did recover, but in the end, Radach just too tight with his stand-up skills.
Yeah, we now know what face-smashing Fu is.
Oh, nice. Here's the end of the fight. It came with that flying knee. He tried to reach inside for it, exposed him, and he didn't guard up quick enough. That shot was massive because his head was against the canvas. That was the full blow of Radach's punch right on Murilo's chin. Another look is Radach holding his position and swinging for the fences, which made Murilo come in and throw deep. You can see it. He went all the way in. Foot slipped on his back, exposed his chin. That's why you got to protect yourself at all times. He should have got that guard or gave his back or something. Anything but that punch. Good call on the referee to be right there.
Now Murilo Ninja Hua being looked at by the doctor in the cage. He is still on his back. He